Hello everyone, welcome to Jets Central here on Jets TV. As usual guys, please comment, rate, subscribe guys, comment, rate, subscribe. I'm traveling, so clearly I don't have my stuff on, so don't hit me in my inbox about that. Please don't send me 1,000 messages about it either. Sorry if the lighting sucks, but again, I'm traveling, so deal with it. Or hit me in my inbox about it like I know you're going to do. Please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Like the videos. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and like the videos again. Extremely excited to get into my second week of picks for the playoffs. A lot of games that I want to see. So let's just go ahead and just dive right into it. New Orleans and San Francisco. This, out of all of them, is the game I think I want to see the most. I am absolutely mind-boggled. I'm just wondering what San Francisco's defense is going to do to slow New Orleans down. Because I don't think San Francisco can necessarily stop them from scoring, but I do think they're going to be able to slow them down. My question is, and I think the most important question is, at least for San Francisco defensively, the matchup between Darren Sproles and Patrick Willis is key. If Patrick Willis gives up, some of the plays that he did to Reggie Bush when he was playing for the Saints, he's going to get destroyed by Darren. He's going to get destroyed. Patrick Willis had trouble with Reggie Bush in space. He had trouble covering him. He just had trouble with him. Let's just put it that way. And then we're not taking anything away from Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis is probably top 5 linebacker in this league. If he's not top 3, to be honest with you. We all know Patrick Willis is great. We get that. But he struggled in pass coverage against Reggie Bush. And I honestly believe that Darren Sproles is a better version of Reggie Bush. He was covered up out there in San Diego. Not saying that people didn't know who he was, but he was definitely covered up. He comes to the Saints, and you're seeing him explode. He is showing everybody what he means, and believe me, he means business. Now, that secondary, I believe, has a chance against those receivers. We all see Marcus Colston. He's come out and dropped some balls. He's fumbling and bumbling. He doesn't secure the ball once he catches it. So, I think that secondary is going to be able to make some plays, but I don't think that they're going to be able to make enough plays to keep them in this game, because San Francisco's offense, I don't care what anyone says, it's just not, it's not built to play from behind. If they get down by 14 points, this game is over. Because I don't believe that Alex Smith is going to be able to have, or I don't believe that Alex Smith has enough weapons, to be honest with you. There's no Braylon Edwards. There's no, Braylon's gone. I believe that Crabtree gets taken away by Porter, which is a cornerback that plays for the Saints. I believe he takes away Crabtree. So after that, you got Vernon Davis, Denard Walker, Ted Ginn. But you know what? Ted Ginn, honestly, cannot run routes. He can only run streaks. So if you get somebody that can run with him, he's done too. So after that, you only got Denard Walker and Vernon Davis. You're going to come out in 2 tight end set all night long? That's not going to get you anywhere. We all know that they can run the ball with Frank Gore. But I don't think that that's going to – it's not going to be effective if you're down by 14. I've got to go with New Orleans in this game. I think that Drew Brees is going to – we all know Drew Brees is going to make plays. We get that. I do have questions about, I know Justice Smith, a defensive end for the Niners, is definitely going to make some plays as well. And they've also got a rookie. I keep forgetting his name, but he's a rookie defensive end / linebacker. He's making a lot of plays as well defensively. I know they're going to have pressure. I'm wondering if they're going to be able to get after Drew Brees enough to get him off spot so that he misses plays. But I can't count on that happening because New Orleans does pass block fairly well. So I'm going with New Orleans in this one, and I'm only doing that because I don't believe in Alex Smith. I just don't. So hit me up. Let me know what you guys think. Denver at New England. I am taking New England. I know that Tim Tebow, people know that I don't care for Tim Tebow whatsoever. I don't care that people think he's touched by some touched by an angel or whatever. I don't care. I think Tim Tebow is a bad quarterback. But again, last week in Pittsburgh, he made plays when they needed to be made. But I think here, New England is extremely disciplined defensively. That secondary can be rocked. But I just don't think that they're gonna they're gonna bracket Tim Tebow and make him make really tough throws. And I don't know if he can do that week in and week out. Even if New England gives up points, I don't think that Tom Brady is going to be stopped offensively at all. He's going to pick Denver apart defensively, just like he did in the first game. And they're just going to hand Denver a bunch of points, and they're going to make Tim Tebow keep up. I think this game is going to just be a repeat of the game they played earlier in the regular season. I just don't think that Denver is going to be able to keep up. I don't think that Denver is going to be able to keep up. Even if New England gives up points, and that secondary, because we all know that secondary sucks. I just don't think that they keep up with New England because Tom Brady, Wes Welker, Gronkowski, Hernandez, they just don't have. Denver does not have answers, just like everybody else in the league pretty much has no answers. So for that offense, so I'm going to take New England. Houston and Baltimore. I'm taking Baltimore, but I have questions about Joe Flacco. Is he going to come out and be, a middle of the road quarterback, or is he going to be absolutely garbage? He's up and down, up and down, up and down. First game of the season against Pittsburgh, he was bombing. Against San Diego, later on in the season, he was trash. I'm wondering what's going on. But Anquan Bolden is going to be back. He's going to be playing in this game. I think that's going to make a world of a difference. I like Houston. I like their story. But I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball against Baltimore. And that right there will be the death of Houston. Because once you take away that run and you start to really key in on Yates, we all know that this Baltimore defense, we all know Baltimore is just known for defense. That's what they do. You're not going to just come in and rocket balls all over. That's not going to happen. I can see Houston trying to go at Jimmy Smith, a rookie cornerback that plays for the Baltimore Ravens. But I don't think they're going to let him man up on Andre Johnson and let Andre Johnson just get crazy and get loose. That's just not going to happen. Baltimore's defensive coordinators are going to be smarter than that. So I can't see Houston doing too much offensively, against Baltimore's defense. Is going to really make, a bit of a difference. And I can see Baltimore's defense coming out with Ray Rice, who's, a threat in all phases of the game. Come out and just, being able to put up a decent amount of points, maybe 28, So I'm taking Baltimore in that game. New York Giants against the Green Bay Packers. This game is in Green Bay. I'm going to shock a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to laugh at me like they did last week. But I'm taking the New York Giants, and let me tell you why. I think Green Bay is astounding. Their offense is astounding. They're awesome. We all know Aaron Rodgers is great. We all know, Jordy Nelson, Jennings is great. We can go on and on with the names offensively. But that defense is questionable. I'm wondering if they start sending blitzers, or even if they don't start sending blitzers, Brandon Jacobs is a load to bring down. He does not run east to west. That's not what he does. He runs north and south. And he runs north and south. He runs like a truck. So, you're going to have to handle him all night long. I don't know if you run at Green Bay and really, play smash mouth football with Green Bay. I don't know if that defense is going to be able to hold up. And then all you have to do really is keep up with that offense. The thing about Green Bay's offense is that Giants front four, Osi Umenyiora, or just the defensive ends, the pass rushers that they have. Osi Umenyiora, Justin Tuck, Pierre Paul, even though he got his bell rung up, he's playing in this game as well. Kiwanuka. These guys are going to be able to get after Aaron Rodgers because, truth be told, those tackles, that offensive line at times can be questionable, especially those tackles. And I don't know if either of those tackles can handle Justin Tuck. I really don't. And we all see when you start getting this, exactly what Kansas City did to beat Green Bay. Tamba Hali did it. You start getting Aaron Rodgers off his spot. You start rushing him, getting pressure in his face, and making him throw the ball, when he's not ready. And that Green Bay offense pretty much collapses. I understand this game is in Lambeau. I know it's cold, but guess what? It's the New York Giants. They play in Jersey. It's not 76 there every day. It's cold there as well. You know, Lambeau is not like it used to be. People are not as afraid to go into Lambeau. Michael Vick went in there a couple years ago, ripped that place up, and ran out of there with a win. So nobody's, you know, Lambeau has kind of lost its lore. You know, it's a lore. Like, oh, we can't go in there and win. That's not the truth anymore. I understand Green Bay's on a hot streak. I understand they're probably, you know, they're the, you know, looked at as the best team in the league. I get that and I understand that. I think the New York Giants have a chance to win this game, and I'm going to take the New York Giants. Hit me in my message box about that. Yeah, I have the Stones, and I picked the Giants. So that's all it is, guys. As always, please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Please give me that thumbs up. Give me some comments, guys. Give me some feedback. What do you guys think? What do you guys have going on? Just a little Jets news. We hired Tony Sparano for our offensive coordinator. I am absolutely happy with the move. I am ecstatic about it. We also interviewed Todd Haley, which is the offensive coordinator that used to coach the Chiefs. He was a horrible head coach, but he also was the offensive coordinator for the Cardinals when they made that Super Bowl run. He was there. He coached Larry Fitzgerald. You know, he was there with Kurt Warner. He knows how to run an offense as a coordinator, not as a head coach. He has no clue what he's doing. So we're interviewing him today, and if we hire him, he'll be running our passing game. Tony Sparano will be running our running game. And if for those of you who don't know who Tony Sparano is, Dolphins former head coach, we know the Dolphins, that franchise kind of, you know, screwed him over, picked a bunch of crappy players, blah, blah, blah. But if anybody remembers when they had Ricky Williams and Ronnie Brown and that offense, you know, was just dominating people. Joe Thomas was up front blocking. I mean, just absolutely killing people. Not Joe Thomas. I keep forgetting the name of that tackle. They had a right tackle. I think it's Jordan. Is it Jordan Gross? I believe it's Jordan Gross. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. They had this just big, ridiculous tackle. He was just destroying people. And they would run off of him, and they were absolutely running power football, and they were killing people. So I'm excited about this. Sparano running the running game. Todd Haley, hopefully, if we get to be able to hire him, running the passing game, there's just no excuses anymore. Mark Sanchez is going to have to show or go this year, and I'm excited about this season. So that was just a little Jets news, but so again, thank you guys for watching, man. Peace.